Hi Forbes, this is my 10-minute term video that will be linked with my 2 pages term essay. In this video I will cover the Microsoft Access and Microsoft PowerPoint, since they are the two last programs that we saw in class for this semester. The Microsoft Access is, I think, for my future career more useful than Microsoft PowerPoint. However, Microsoft PowerPoint is still useful for my future career. Later I want to be a sales representative or a salesman, whatever. And Microsoft Access is really useful because you can create databases that will keep track of your customers and suppliers info. So like you can also link tables that you created earlier uh, to other tables that you will create later on, and you can link them into a query or whatever. So it's really useful to keep track of everything in your company or in your customers information or whatever. So it's a really useful program that I didn't know before Infotech, but which is pretty nice and pretty useful. And then PowerPoint, in this video I will not show a full presentation, how you create a presentation, how you run a show and everything, but I will just do a little part of Microsoft PowerPoint. But it could be useful in my future career, not as much as Access is, but it could be, because for example, if I am more experienced and I want to train like new employees, new sales rep or whatever, PowerPoint is probably the most common program used to show training, to train people. Because at my job at summer, I got 3 different trainings, and it was all on PowerPoint. And it, like, the slides that the the trainer uses, it's just like the most accurate, the most important information that are all in the slides. Like, it it makes the presentation more attractive, and it's just easy to follow with pictures and videos and stuff. So PowerPoint is a very useful tool. However, it's not as useful as Access is. On Access, I will show you how to create a query linking 2 tables together, so you can keep track of your, as I said, customer and clients and suppliers and everything. So it's pretty useful. I'll just open like the Kamashali design, because the tables are already done. I won't have to like enter random numbers before doing the query. I will just keep the take the ones that are already in the database. So to create a query, you click on the Create tab and then Query Design. So it opens up this little window. What you do, yeah, you have like your 4 tables here. They are all here again, your queries and both. So as I said, I will link 2 tables together. So you just click on the table you want and you add it. I will link the business analyst and the client table together. So I had both of them, and then I closed. Then you just resize the boxes because you want to see all the infos that are in the table. So once you did that, you double click on the fields that you want to appear in your query. So for this example, I will add the business analyst number, the last name, first name, and finally like the city, for example. So these are the 4 fields that are added in my new query from the business analyst table, and I'll link it to like 3 fields from the client table. So like client number, client name, and for example current due. So these are all the fields that are linked together between the 2 tables. So I'll just compress it in one table. So it's pretty useful because you have your business analyst and your client's infos all together in one table instead of 2 tables separate. So it's pretty nice. And then after you chose your field, you can also sort them by whatever field you want. So for example, I sort them by the current due because it's the easiest one to sort it, because like it shows it immediately which one of your clients owes you the most or the least. So for example, you sorted by descending, you'll see the first one on top is the one that owes you the most, and then and so on, you know what it is. So if once the fields and the sort and everything is done, if you want to see what your table looks like, you just click on view here, and then you see you have your table linking the business analyst and the client. Your 7 fields are here, and then they are already sorted in the current due descending order. So it's very clear. It's useful because you have all your information you need in one table. It's just very useful. Here it's business analyst and clients, but you can create tables that you want. You can have, instead of business analyst, you could put sales rep number and then suppliers or whatever, and then you just create your own table, your own query that are useful for you. So I think the queries and the tables in the Axis are very useful to keep track of the info you need to make your job, like as a sales rep. I think it's pretty useful, and that's what I wanted to show in this part of the video about Microsoft Access. So I will end this part. It's lagging. Alright, so I won't save that. And then I'll go to PowerPoint. Well, I will open up a new PowerPoint. Then for this part, I will show you how to create a photo album. I know in my future career it's not the most important like thing about this program. However, I think in the life, it can help to like make special events or whatever, like whatever event you want. So to create a new photo album, you just click on the arrow right here and new photo album. And to get the photos, you go on file disk, then you browse wherever you want in computer where your photos are saved, and you choose whatever photos you want. I'll go on the chapter 11 from PowerPoint because all the photos that we used earlier on in the course are saved there, and it's really easy to create a photo album out of them. So first what you do, you just click on one photo and hold down the control key, and you just select every photo you want in your album. Just click on random photos, but you just insert the photos you want and then you click insert. So right here you have all your photos that you chose. You can change the order of your photos by clicking on them and just clicking on the arrows that will move up or move down your photos. What you can do also is make them blank and white, or no, you can rotate the pictures like you want. You can also add contrast or decrease it. You can add luminosity, well, not luminosity but brightness. You can add brightness or decrease the brightness. So it's pretty cool because once you created it, see all your pictures appears one by page, and it's really nice photos. It, like as I said, it's not that useful in my future career, but it's a thing that I learned about Microsoft PowerPoint in this course, and I'd say that in the daily life it can be useful for special events or just to present pictures to, like, even like in my job it can be useful, like present pictures of your company, pictures of your products to like clients or suppliers or whatever, just to show what you work with and stuff. So I'd say it can be useful in my future career, so I think it's pretty useful. Then if you made a mistake or something and you want to modify it, you click back on insert, you go to photo album and then edit photo album. So here you can remove photos that you put there by accident, or just you don't want to have them in the album, whatever. As I said, you can put them blank and white, you can rotate them, add brightness. You can also change the picture layout, so just check the little photo here, then I'll choose one, and then see it just changes. It's completely different. Then I can change the shape of it. See, like the frame change, I can change probably the shape or whatever. Then I can add a theme if I had saved some theme here. So there are themes like this one, and I select it. It doesn't appear in the background of this little photo, but it will appear in the back of the album. Then once you're done, you just update it, and see, it's a completely new album. Well, it's still the photos you chose before, but it looks completely different. So it's pretty useful. You can add a title to it, like whatever. And then your photo album is completely done. Then you can save it. Well, I won't save it because I don't need this one, but it's just an example. You can save it and use it later. Something I didn't mention. Well, I'll just make one really quick just to show you something. All right, create, and then once you have a photo album, you can go to well, to design, and not to design, to slideshow, sorry, and then you just click on custom slideshow, custom show, and then you can create a new slideshow that you decide which slide is more important than others, and you can customize your own show on PowerPoint. So you can like not delete, but you can just take the slides that are more important and make a new, like, not a new album but a new presentation with it. And it's pretty cool because you don't have to have all the pictures for your presentation. You can create your own with, for example, all the, for this example, the flowers that are all the same, the same color or whatever. So you can just customize your own show. So it's pretty useful. I will delete this and I won't save that, but that's the part about PowerPoint that I wanted to show, and that's it for my turn video.